Hi guys, welcome to Step Into My Life with Emma Maldonado. My name is Emma. Welcome to my world, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe on my channel. If you have any life lessons, life experience, anything that you would like to share, your stories will remain 100% anonymous. Please feel free to email me. My email description is down below. I actually am going to tell you a little bit about myself. I actually am married. Right now we're separated, but that's a long story. I'll get into it in a second. I have a 19-year-old son. I know, right? And I actually am a new grandmother. So, hey. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit about what we're going to do just so that we kind of have a game plan, right? So I'm going to go ahead and tell you like a story of what I've actually have gone through, what has helped me, what is actually still helping me, how I'm able to actually get past everything that I have went through, what I'm doing. We're going to go over a lot, guys, so just bear with me. I actually was in a relationship off and on with the same person for 13 years. We went through a lot together. You guys will hear different stories at a different time, but this is more so just the gist of it. He's not a bad person. It's just him, right? Whatever he decides. And I'm pretty sure I'm not a bad person to him. I just am who I am, right? So a little bit after we got married, I would say like, we got married in December of last year. And I think we just made our 1 year. Yeah, we just made our 1 year anniversary. I'm a bad wife. We just made a 1 year anniversary and we were together and we were, we decided that we were going to get married and we decided that it just was going to be me and him. And we had been together for so long and have gone through so many things. And, we're kind of at that final end game, like either we are or we're not, or we're just going to leave each other alone. And we decided to get married. Okay. We decided to just let it be me and him. We said our vows. We ate dinner. He's my best friend. I know when he's lying. I know when he's telling the truth. I know when he's half-ass lying or half-ass telling the truth, right? I know when he's doing something he's not supposed to be doing. I just look like this. I'm not stupid. So we started to have a lot of problems all of a sudden out of nowhere. So he started to lock his phone, started to put locks on everything, including his phone calls and his text messages. He started to get weird phone calls late at night. It was his mama or his friend. And he kept going to the same place. Like, oh, I'm going to go visit this person. Or, oh, I'm going to go visit this person. And it was always the same, like 4 or 5 guys. And I called them the get out of here clan because I didn't believe he was kicking it with him. But get out of here, Anywho, so he's going to see these same people. And he's hanging out with these people. And so he says. We ended up just not vibing. I mean, we were at each other's throats and arguing. And I just felt like he wanted me to just be like, you know what, I'm done with this marriage. I'm done with this relationship. But I just felt like it was so much more going on. And if I give up, like, I'm not going to know what it is. And so I even got to the point where I wasn't doing any of the wife duties. I wasn't cooking, cleaning. I mean, I wasn't doing anything. And so I kind of wanted to see if he would notice. He started to leave, like he had things to do from like 3 to midnight, right? And then like you don't even have work during that time. So I don't know, everything was just weird. So long story short, we get into it on his birthday, which was like towards the end of July. And we get into a very huge fight. And he leaves for a couple of days. It's like a heated argument. And he ends up coming back and he's like, hey, I have something to tell you. And I'm like, okay. And I'm laying in the bed and he kind of lays next to me and he's like, all right, look. And when he was talking, I was already preparing myself for the worst or what I thought the worst would be. So he's like, hey, I cheated, right? Like as if that was okay. And then he goes, oh, and the girl, she's pregnant. Oh, and I took a paternity test. And it's not funny, but just hear me out. I took a paternity test. And it's mine. So I'm like, huh. as he's explaining his situation and what's going on, like literally we're laying in bed, right? You've seen in movies when a guy had said the most stupidest thing and the girl's like, I'm so done. Like there's nothing else that he can actually say that would make your brain go back to where it was. So I honestly, and it hasn't been this long. It literally said it's been 6 months since he told me. To be honest, and I know I laugh. Okay, please excuse me because I laugh a lot to throw off my anger. I laugh a lot to throw off my feelings. I laugh a lot to throw off my hurt. So I joke a lot. That's what I do. It's easier for me, and it's a coping mechanism for me. And I'm pretty sure it's a coping mechanism for a lot of people, right? So he tells me that he has a baby that, he has. And I don't have nothing against a baby. I don't even have nothing against the girl. I didn't say my vows with her. She doesn't owe me any loyalty. She doesn't owe me anything. He does. And I think it was a point in my life, like I had been through so much and I had loved him for so long that I didn't even want to be around him ever. The hurt that he inflicted, not the hurt that she inflicted, because people get it confused. People think that you're supposed to be mad at this girl. No, I'm not. And the crazy thing about it is I had to forgive her to forgive me. And I had to move on to other things in my life, to make it better for myself. She didn't owe me anything. She still doesn't. I had to do a lot of healing, a lot. And I moved that same day and I left my stuff, and I think saying goodbye to my best friend was kind of hard, because, sorry, I didn't think I was going to cry. Saying goodbye to your best friend, someone that you've told all your secrets to. I'm talking about secrets. Someone that you told everything to, and you give them like pretty much a space in your heart that you would never give anyone, and they have betrayed you, right? For a lack of a better word. I decided then that I was going to love me. And love me is what I've been doing. Sorry guys. I decided to love the hell out of me. So I left and I chose me. And it took me a minute to understand what I was going through. I'm not going to lie. I did reach out to the girl on a drunken night, like on some, you're having a baby by that was my petty me. You're having a baby by my husband. Like I said, I keep it way 100, no lies. And I deleted that, and I deleted her, and I deleted everything the next day because, not that I was scared of her, nothing like that, but because, like, girl, get your life. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt to myself. Like, it's really him? You over there tripping? Yeah, first of all, you're too damn old. She gonna hit you in your knee. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be fucked up. So, the shit that goes on in my brain. At the end of the day, I just wanted to find myself because I felt that I had lost myself. And in order to find myself, I had to really do a lot of digging. A lot of stuff started to happen to me once I moved, which was really, really crazy. I started to see stuff that I'd never seen before. I started to see synchronicity in numbers. I started to see 333, 222, 111. I started to Google shit because, a girl's old. No, I started to Google stuff and come to find out that, these are angel numbers. And I started to dig deeper into spirituality, and I read a lot of books, and Amazon Prime, type in spirituality, a whole bunch of stuff comes up. One of the books that I actually read gave me insight onto different archangels, different twin flame readings. I started to understand what twin flame was. I started to understand what spirituality was and the limitations that we put on ourselves. And I understood at that moment, after reading and digging deep within myself, that I had been the one that had put myself in a compromising situation. I was the one that's trying to heal someone when I didn't heal myself. I was the one that was going through self-love and self-evaluation and evaluating him and not evaluating me. I had loved him for so long that I forgot to love me. And with that, I started to really do everything that I needed to do for myself. I started to love myself 100%. I started to meditate. I started getting into candle work. I started getting into a whole bunch of things that I didn't know nothing about. And I started to really dig deep within myself. I started talking to spirit. I started talking to tarot guides. Actually, Spiritual Sag on YouTube, she's amazing. Can Be the Light is amazing. Mystic Beauty is amazing. There's another one on there. I'll get it later. But please subscribe to their channel. I have a friend. Her name is Crazy Crystal Chronicles. She makes me laugh. Subscribe to her channel. Go to her. Follow her on TikTok. Amazing people. So just stuff that I needed to heal my soul. I understood after reevaluating my life that I have a lot of stuff that I need to heal. And through love, through understanding, and through no judgments, I want to heal with you guys. And I know that you guys want to heal with me. So I created this channel, and I'm sharing, and I'm going to share some of the most craziest things that have happened to me in my life. And I'm going to read some of the craziest things that have happened to other people. And I want you guys to understand that these are all just bigger pictures. If it wasn't for him doing the things that he did, if it wasn't for him cheating, lying, breaking my fucking heart, he didn't break my heart. He broke my whole goddamn soul. And I don't even think he knows that. You know what I mean? And without that, I wouldn't have been able to find me. So I came to a realization that this all happened for a reason, and that it was time for me to let him go. It was time for me to let him go so that I can love me. It was time for me to let him go so that he can do the things that he needs to do for himself. And it was time for me to grow up. And it was time for me to heal. And I've actually done it. So please, guys, let me tell you some of the stuff that I did. I meditated, candle work, hell, cuss his ass out if you need to. He was actually very receptive. He knew, he would let me call him and cuss him out. Why'd you do? And he would listen to me, and, he wouldn't say anything. He would just listen. And I needed that. I needed someone that didn't say, I need to explain, because I don't want you to explain. I'm pissed off. I don't want to hear it, And I didn't want to take it out on the world, because I didn't think that the world deserved another angry woman. So please understand. I had to do a lot of forgiving of myself, and I needed to understand that what he did not define me. I cheated on, scorned women. I'm actually okay, guys. And I've actually found a lot of stuff that I wanted to do with my life. I was able to reinvent myself. I was able to create this YouTube channel. I've been getting a lot of blessings and being abundant and getting in touch with my inner goddess and inner spirits, and honestly just co-creating with the universe, co-creating with God. You guys, just loving life. So understand that, yes, it seems difficult. Yes, you can't breathe. Yes, you're having panic attacks. But if you meditate, if you have someone to talk to, if you don't reach out to me, I'll talk to you. Through love and light, guys. Through love and light. No judgments. Bye, guys.